Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for checking out the channel. Basically, I'm here just to bring you a life story today. Uh, I have a bunch of life stories. I was writing down like just some ideas, and I realized I had like over 100 uh, stories just from when I was younger, of just crazy or just dumb shit that's happened to me. And I was watching this guy Luna a little bit. You guys might know who he is, but he does life stories as well. And I actually know him from like 3 or 4 years back. I remember when he didn't have a ton of subscribers either, but he's definitely like my main inspiration for this channel and all that. So yeah, I don't recommend doing any of the stuff I will ever talk about on this channel or anything like that, but I'm just here and to share it for your guys' entertainment, and hopefully you can drop a subscription and we can keep it moving, man. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there. Basically, let's get right into the story of the time I snuck out for the first time. I think I was like 13 or 14 years old or something. I was either in like 8th grade or a freshman in high school. I might have been a freshman in high school, but like, I don't know. Some kids might sneak out before that, but this was my first time. And I remember just in my group of friends at school, that's all we had been talking about was the idea of like, yo, let's sneak out, we'll smoke, we'll drink beers, whatever, and like doing stupid kid shit. Not that I'm, advertising it and doing any of that. I don't think you guys should do half the things I did when I was growing up, but just telling you. But yeah, that was like the main point of discussion. So finally one night we decide like, all right, like we're gonna do it, like we're gonna just go for it. And I had been planning out for a week. I was staying with my dad. My parents are divorced, and my dad's house is really small, and he's got, it's probably like 900 square feet. I'm not kidding you. It's a small house, and he's got like a front porch, and my room was right next to the front porch. So when you walk in the house, first door on your left is my room, and it had a window that you could open it, and you could just walk out to the front porch from that window. So I knew like that was my route. That was the route I was gonna take. So basically, I get, it gets to be like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and say goodnight to my dad. I wait for him to start snoring. I lock my door. I don't know if that was a good decision, but I locked my door. I start to hear him snore, and I know, like, it's go time, and I'm laying down. I'm like a little nervous. I go to the window, and I go to move the window, and I swear to God, like, I think it's because no one had opened this window in like 10 years or something, but the loudest screech of my life just flooded the room. I was like, oh, like you could like, I had like pain in my face when I like tried opening it. But after like 15 minutes of like slowly like wiggling this window open, I got it open about 12 inches, just enough to, or 14 inches, whatever, just enough to sneak out, to pop my legs out and then pop my head out. So I put my first leg through. I kind of like pull something, whatever, and my head's out. I could like see freedom, and I knew I wasn't going back. The moment I looked outside, I knew there was no going back. So I just went for it, committed, pulled my other leg out, closed the window after like another 15 minutes of like trying to like quietly close it. And then I'm on the porch, and I'm avoiding all the screeching, avoiding all the, loud spots on the porch, whatever. My house was like booby trapped against me, but I was basically just trying to do everything I could to not get caught. And yeah, so I was just avoiding everything. Finally, I'm just walking on the pavement, the nice quiet pavement. And after about 5 minutes of walking, I get to the park, and we had planned before this, so I'm just going to use fake names, but me and George had planned to meet up at this park, and we were going to meet at Harry's house, but we were going to meet up at the park first, and then we were going to go to Harry's house together, because the park was like a halfway point for both of our houses. So, and this park was like, it was definitely like in between both of our houses, so it would have worked out just fine. So I walked to the park after like 5 minutes of walking, and I see this figure, and I don't think it's George at all. And in fact, it wasn't George, but he was probably like 100 feet away, walking a different direction. And then he kind of changed directions and started to walk towards me. And now I'm like 13 or 14. Like, I don't know if it's after curfew. I guess it is, because it's like 12:30. I don't know what curfew is, but I guess that's curfew. And he kind of starts walking towards me, not like fast or anything, just kind of like, I just, when you notice that like someone is kind of like on you, like I kind of noticed he was on me a little bit, and he walked towards me a little bit, And then he got to be within like 40 or 50 feet of me or something. And then I could see like this is definitely a cop. Now I had no idea why a cop was at this park at this hour doing God knows what. I don't know why. I don't know if he had a car parked there or if he was just patrolling, but he was on his feet walking. I kid you not. And then he was walking towards me, and I swear to God, to this day, I saw him like radio something into like his shoulder or whatever. Like, I don't know if he was talking about me, something else, or whatever. But I wasn't about to like stick around to find out. So I turn around another direction, and I just start kind of power walking. I take about 10 steps, 10 paces, and then I just start booking it. I know I need to book it. I run as fast as I can. I run all the way to Harry's house as fast as I can. And then like once I finally lost the cop, I don't think he chased me or anything crazy like that, but once I finally lost him, I called George. I was like, man, this is popped off. Like, we can't meet at the park anymore. Like, just meet me right at Harry's. He's like, what's going on? I was like, I'll explain later. But yeah, man, that was a crazy first story. I don't recommend doing that, of course, but it was crazy, and I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna have plenty of more videos coming out soon, so please be sure to subscribe, and thank you so much. Peace.